so easy, but too much you need TV. Red carpet dreaming, interview so recent.
Okay, WTV, this is Sophie Turner. I am here at the SLS Hotel today for the MTV Movie Awards gifting suite. And I am here with the most gorgeous girl on the planet, Joanna Krupa.
Oh, yeah, right. Look who's talking.
Oh, stop. So, Joanna, what brings you here today?
Well, definitely the gifting suites for the MTV Movie Awards, as every celebrity loves to get some, nice up-and-coming items that you can't get in the stores yet. And also, they're raising money to write Love on Your Arm, which is a charity, and I'm very close with, a lot of different charities. It's basically bringing hope to people, with depression that are struggling.
Yeah, it's an amazing charity. I just actually met the ladies at the table over there and just telling some of the stories about the girls that have the depression and have the addictions and that they're compelled to cut themselves. It's just so sad. So it's so positive to see somebody like yourself, a beautiful, just full of positive energy woman coming here to support such a great charity. So tell us, Joanna, what are you working on now?
Well, what am I working on? I'm actually working on a TV show in Poland, from all places, my home country, which I'm going back there in July and August. It's a model show. I can't talk about the title yet, but everybody, will be familiar with it. And I'm also working on a project here in the States, which I also can't yet talk about, but, next time we meet, we'll be talking about it. And doing a lot of animal work. Just the usual, modeling jobs, covers. I just did got named one of the Maxim Hot 100 again this year. So just doing my thing and, working on a few projects that I've been trying to get together for the last 9 months, which are really close to my heart. And, it's something trying to work on projects and get them done and it doesn't matter like what network or who you're working with. And I'm very passionate about it. So it's definitely took a longer time, but it's, finding the right people to work with is a huge thing. So yeah, we're almost there. So then next time we meet, I'll be able to talk about it.
So tell me, you just mentioned that you're from Poland. Did you start your modeling career in Poland?
No, I actually moved to the States when I was 5 years old, and I grew up here in Chicago, and then I moved to Los Angeles about 10 years ago. So my modeling career was mostly started in Los Angeles when I moved.
Okay. And to all the budding models out there, and I know there are a lot of them watching right now, what would be your advice as to how they can get into the industry?
Well, definitely you need to research your top local agencies and basically just submit your photos, Polaroids, and be so aware of all the different modeling schools that are out there that, like my poor mom, bless her heart, she spent thousands and thousands of dollars when, I was a teenager. I wanted to get into the modeling industry. I lived in Chicago, so I went to the Barbizon school. I went to John Casablanca, and, to this day she says it made you who you are and, helped you in certain areas, but I just think it's not necessary for a parent to have to spend thousands of dollars, especially if a parent is struggling and doesn't have a lot of money,
right.
Spending so much on a child that really has a dream. And I think that's horrible that, there's companies out there that just don't care. Actually I had experience that some families put a second mortgage on their house so they can, it's their kids' dream, send them out to these schools. And it's just really sad because it takes a lot of hard work, dedication to make it in this business. It's very competitive. And, I think at the end of the day, it's mostly about luck and how hard you work. I've been in this business for the last 10 years and I'm, every year is better and better, but it just takes time and dedication. Some people have, the luck of one thing they work on, they skyrocket and become huge. For some people, the road is a little harder, and you just got to stay humble and just work hard and, have a passion. Because if you don't have that passion, it's going to be hard for whatever it is. If you want to be an actor, if you want to be a model, you got to have that passion. It has to, come up on screen or in pictures.
I totally agree with the modeling agencies that, you could basically say that a lot of them are scams. They're feeding off the passions of these children, and they're so hopeful parents, and it's really a shame. I kind of always say that if an agency is asking for a ton of money, it's probably not the right agency to go to. Would you agree?
I totally agree with you, because if an agency sees something in a girl or a boy that wants to be a model, it's, yes, you might have to spend a little bit for, your first couple photo sessions, but most of the time they believe in you. They're going to find a photographer that will test you for free, and the agency will back you up because they know at the end they're going to make money with you.
Exactly. So to all the viewers that want to get into the industry, you heard it yourselves from Joanna Krupa. Don't spend those big bucks. It's probably a scam. Sorry to say. So tell us, you were on Dancing with the Stars. That gave you quite a lot of exposure here in the U.S. And I think that a lot of people that, I don't know how they wouldn't have heard of you until then, but a lot of the people that hadn't heard your name until then certainly know who you are now. Are you keeping up with the dancing?
I wish. I mean, if I had a partner like Derek to come and train me every day, I would definitely, keep doing it. But it was just such a hard 14 weeks that, every single week that you wanted to learn a dance, it took so many hours to learn one dance. So I would really have to just give up what I do and just dedicate myself to dancing, because it's not something that, you learn a few moves and it's all in the rhythm and you can learn the next dance. And it's not the case. It's something that you would have to dedicate your time to it. And for me, it's, I love doing it. It was great, but unless I have somebody like, Derek or one of the professionals, it's no fun.
What was the best part about being on the show?
Well, the best part would be getting that phone call, because I wanted to do this show for so long. But another thing would have been the costumes, and also like learning how to dance these amazing hard dances that I've never done in my life. And when I was a little girl, I always had also the dream of being, a ballerina. And I had to quit that when I was 10 years old because of money situations at home. So like in a way, I relived that little girl's dream of being a dancer. And I definitely, went further than I thought in the show, just because, it's very competitive. And at the end of the day, it is a popularity contest. And, I had huge competition, which families that were around for decades, like the Osbournes and the Osmonds. But, still getting to the semifinals was great. But, I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit disappointed that I didn't get to the finals. But it was such an amazing experience. I'm so proud I did it. And, just opened other doors that were not open there before.
Well, you did so well on the show, and I think anybody that ever saw you on that screen is going to be a huge, big fan for life. How could you not? So I'm going to let you go because I know there's a ton of shopping inside that you want to go and do.
Hi, I'm Joanna Krupa.
Hi, I'm Sophie Turner.
And you're watching WTV.
Goodbye.